Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Diablo Immortal. See, I sound so much better, and I can start doing voices again and be all obnoxious. Slightly. I can still wear myself out from being a obnoxious person, but we're somewhat back. I mean, I may slowly decline as my recording goes on. But for now, we're better. And bosses. We're doing bosses today because today is boss day. Well, yesterday was boss day, but we're just trying to survive at this point. Survive. Can you? Stay a while and listen. Thank you. I don't know why I did Symphony of the Night. It's a good game. I could play that game. I have that game. I could play it. I don't know if y'all want to see that game. So probably not. Probably not. I have lots of games to play. Weapons. I've been sitting here thinking. It's like, I know I promised Assassin's Creed. But I was debating on whether I should actually continue the series or not, to be honest. I'm gonna be real. Cause it's just like they're doing, you know, they're doing remake now, and it's just like, you know, like, do I want to continue this series? There's so many other games out there that I have not played. I mean, there's a lot of Assassin's Creeds I haven't played. Like, I did not play through Going Rogue. I played Unity. And that was the last Assassin's Creed game I played. So, I'd be replaying Black Flag. I'd be replaying, Freedom Cry. Unity. I played part of Rogue, but never finished it. So it's like... Or, I could play, like, all these other games I have built up on my console. Like... Kakarot. Let's see, I have Kakarot. What the fuck's the other one? Scarlet something. That I got when it came out. Like, I have games beyond games, other consoles and blah 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 blah. And it's just like, I could sit here and play all of Assassin's Creed. But if they're getting to the point where they're adding stuff and they're gonna start changing, they might change. Because I worry that with this remake, they're going to change the story. And it's like, I don't want to sit here, even though it's a remake, I don't want to sit here and replay the same game, you know? It's like, to me, it feels like companies get to a point where they're just like, I can't come up with an idea, so I am just going to remake something that was super popular. Because it's like, that game was PS2, PS4. It is not. I do not personally feel that game is old enough to warrant a remake. It didn't even need a remaster. I really felt that game was gorgeous the way it was. Even with the side-by-side, it looked fine. There are older games that look way worse. You know? There's other games out there I feel like need remakes or remasters more. Like,
The fact.
um,
Yeah. The fact.
damn it. I could, I probably couldn't list them right now because my brain's kind of, but it's just, I'm tired of the remakes. Or it's like, hey guys, this was popular fucking 10, 15 years ago. Let's restart the fucking series. It's like, do that shit. Don't fucking open shit up again to add conclusions to shit. Like, things, I mean, I didn't watch it, but things that deserve, you know, to continue on are things like Firefly, where it's like the crew, you know, the cast like doing it, and there were so many people that enjoyed it. Stuff like that. This whole things like, well, we're remaking Assassin's Creed. Why? Why out of all the games? And I know there was some big fucking thing or whatever, you know, they can't fucking do the first one because some big... Figure it out, because the first one is the one that deserves the remake, because every single one of them is playable except for the first game that started the franchise, that got you fans of the series. it's to me personally, it's just, it's ridiculous what we're doing. It's like even the movie's coming out. It's just like, I know what you did last summer. It's like, and I know what the fuck happened last summer. And I know who saw them last fucking summer. You know? It's like some of the movies that keep going on, like Scream. It's just like, it's like that. Stop. Let's come up with new shit. And then I'm gonna say something. I know a lot of people might dislike this. A lot of the people that are coming out making, like, doing stories, directing, scripts, whatever, of existing franchises. All right. That when you see a trailer for it or something in any specific universe, whether it be Star Wars, sorry, Star Wars, Resident Evil, what else? Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, anything. Okay, anything that's a pre-established, you know, even we can even toss Harry Potter in there. We're not even going to talk about it, but we'll toss it in there. Where was my train of thought? A lot of the times, to me personally, it feels like it's a giant fucking fanfic someone wrote when they were, you know, they're my age. They wrote when they were a fucking teenager about the universe, and they're just like, this is my chance to make my fan fiction come true, to make the world what I want to make it instead of what it originally was. And I know people will get mad at me for saying that, but sometimes it feels like that. Like I'll say it. When I saw the trailer for Evil Dead, I thought it was Resident Evil 7. I'm like, oh, she pulled the book out. Then it's like, oh, okay, no. Like, I know originally when they pretended to be a and then, you know, comedy happened. But that's what made that movie what it was, right? That's why it's, you know, a classic. So when I saw the trailer, I was like, and it is nothing against actors. Please do not come at me. I am not complaining about actors. Actors are essentially apply and are hired. They did not create, write, they're not directing. Well, I mean, some of them direct and write and stuff. But they're not the ones, you know, when you're hired on to do something, you're hired to do it. I have nothing against people portraying the character. But when I saw the Evil Dead trailer, I wasn't the only one. Someone was sitting there with me, and we both bought Resident Evil 7 because it started off with the dinner, and I'm just like, wait a second. And I was just like, oh no. But I feel like that is something that is happening currently with a lot of things. Is we want to remake or you know, we want to bring something back from the dead and change it and make art. Or we want to be a part of that universe, or we're gonna change it and make it art. And I just it is not and I'm not gonna say it's nostalgia based, because like, even though I have seen Evil Dead, it wasn't like something, you know, I'm like, oh, you know, yeah, I grew up with that. I don't remember. I might have watched it when I was younger. I know I watched it as an adult. But it's just like, it's just ridiculous. Like, we need to, you know, come up with different stuff. Like, I didn't get a chance to go into the industries and stuff. I want to, like, I really wanted to make a game. I know, listen, I have all the tools. I get it. You know, well, you could make a game. Yeah, I could, but it's also going to take me a lot to try and figure everything out, because it's me, myself. And it's a whole nother topic, you know. Like, I have all the tools, like, so I could essentially do all the voices, all of, you know, I could make the music. I could do everything myself. But I also think sometimes, like, my brain's like, oh, that's a lot of undertaking to do, to be able to do something I've wanted to do. I went to school, or tried to, and then I couldn't. There was a school that fucked me over on doing game art and design, which is a bummer, because that's something I really wanted to do. And then in my later years, when I was streaming at first to PlayStation or to YouTube or both, I was doing voices in one of my videos, and I actually had someone ask if I worked for fun of me, which was really weird. Cool, but weird that someone actually thought I might actually be a voice actor. And then I'm just like, after that, I kind of thought about it. I was like, you know what? I wonder if I'd be an okay voice actor. But it's just like I have other things. Like in 2008, I had started a novel It was about vampires. And I'm not going to even bother going into detail. But as I, over the years I was writing it, Vampire Diaries came out. And I'm like, oh, I have some similarities to this. So I kind of I didn't finish it. And I got, like, probably halfway through writing this book. I'm like, oh, there's a lot of similarities. So I didn't finish it. And back then you didn't, you were kind of still sending your book to somebody, not just really self-publishing like, people do now. And it's just like, I really like writing. I actually had several books I had started writing, and I'm just like, and I think sometimes it's now at a point like, do people actually read something I wrote? So there's a lot of times I will do stuff and I don't finish it because I'm just like, I don't think anyone would be interested. At random times I'll post to SoundCloud music that I've made. But there are so many different things I have done or like to do, and I just don't share them. I think a lot of it's like, it's not about being, damn it, it's not about being afraid. It's just like, I think as far as the book goes, part of the reason I got to a point, I was like, I don't want to share this with anybody, is I showed it to people. My dad said it wasn't too bad. My mom liked it. She was invested into the book. And then I let a cousin read it. And this is before I kind of just fell off with my cousin. Like, I'm just not a part of my family. Like, it's a whole nother fucking thing. And it pretty much just came down. She just didn't like it. I think that kind of just like, you send something you are proud of to somebody you like, and then they just, you send something proud of to somebody you thought, to you see as important, and they kind of just, it's, I think it was like, it's too fast, or something. I know, she said something, and she just kind of just didn't like it, and I'm just like, oh, and, I'm like, okay. If she didn't like it, then guaranteed no one else is. Probably what I thought at the time. And I'm just like, I even have a website that if you go through my site hub, it's called Story of the Mind, and it was a story blog. And even though some of them weren't great, had misspelling, had grammar problems, it was it was a site I came up with, and every day, sorry, I like blanked out. It was a site I came up with every day. I posted a short story, and even if I couldn't come up with something, right, I did my best to come up with something, even if it was stupid. I think the very first story I had shared was actually a nightmare. It was a legitimate nightmare that I have had on and off throughout my life. Like, it's real. Like, I haven't had it recently, But I think I actually did a video where I read it. It's called, I think it was called Faith. I think it's the only story I've ever read. But it was every day. I don't remember how long I did it for until I actually stopped. But every day I wrote a short story, some longer than others, some more involved than others. A lot of them. A lot of them were on the horror-ish side. So they were a lot of times messed up. But there's a lot of, I could say a lot of passions I've had. I still do. That I've had passions I have or have had over the years that I just never acted on. Because it's like every time, like when I was younger, I wanted to make manga. And I have when I started. If people wanted to see stuff like this, I could actually make videos showing it. I don't think I ever have. But I wanted to make manga. And in my later years, when I was playing City of Heroes, I told somebody about it. And this person, I think, wanted to be a game dev. And I was chatting with him and somebody else online. And I think he laughed and said, "That's not a job. That's not a career. That's not something you can." It's like, I'm just like, and it's just like, I know you shouldn't let people get to you, but it's really difficult not to. When these are supposed to be, when you tell people and there's like, they're either friends or there's, oh my god, that rain. Oh my god. People are supposed to be your friends. And it's just like, it's ridiculous. So now, in my adult life, even though I don't try to accomplish anything that I actually have wanted, I try to encourage other people. If I can't do any of the stuff I want to do, I would like to at least make people smile, laugh, have a good day, even if it's hating me.
Cycle continues.
I don't care if you hate me and that makes your day. I am perfectly fine with that. Because half the time I hate myself too. Oh, and you can't get worse than that. So, but that's honestly how I feel. So, I just, yeah. I just, as far as anything else, I don't know. Oh, we got 10 points. We got, what? What does that mean? We can place here. And here. Oh God, we're almost. Is it? We need 10. We need 10 more levels, and we can. And then this will be all fucking halfway. We'll be halfway done with all 3 of them. Yeah. Anyways, so that is just how it is. So, like I've said in previous videos, and if this is the first time you're finding me, if you dislike me, that is perfectly fine. If you want to dislike my video, that's perfectly fine too. I have never cared about likes, dislikes, or asking for subscribers or anything. I just don't. I just like to post stuff. I've always just liked to make stuff. Like, I can make so many different types of videos. Music, sewing, makeup. Like, I know I don't wear makeup in my videos. I don't dress up. Because I'm playing video games. I just feel weird. I gotta go put my makeup on so I can play video games. I just don't want to. Because I touch my face. And on the days I feel miserable, I'm not trying to pull people in because of my looks. Not that that would fucking pull anyone in. I don't think I'm that spectacular looking. I mean, the image obviously on my website is me wearing a wig and makeup and lighting. I took myself, by the way. But I really liked how I look. Anyways, that is enough of my rambling. Look at this. We're back up to a normal video. I'm so happy. I'm going to go ahead. Star, just get up there. Why are you begging the empty blanket? Don't beg me. All right. I'm going to go ahead and head out. Thank you all for watching. I will catch you guys in... Oh, God, I'm going to call. I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.